Hey everybody, if you're like me, managing your stress can help you quit drinking and can help keep you from drinking. If you're new here, hi, my name's Grant. Welcome to the channel. This video, I want to talk a bit about managing your stress to help you quit or stay away from alcohol. One of the reasons I would fall off the wagon is because of stress, coping. I've talked about coping skills in other videos. It's one of the things I need to work on, but the one thing I know for certain is that when I do things to manage the stress levels I have, I find it much easier to stay away from alcohol and other things like junk food and things like that. Things that I do to manage stress. One is that's not really talked about a lot, and that's getting sleep, getting enough sleep. You need, regardless of what the new trend is, to only get 4 to 6 hours a night or whatever that is ridiculous in my mind. I find that I need a good 7.5 to 8 hours a night, and when I'm getting that on a consistent basis, I'm able to cope with life much easier. Other things I'll do to manage stress are things like exercising on a regular basis. I do a wide range of things. I do walking. I try to walk 2 to 3 times a day. I'll do some weights. If you see behind me here, I'll hit the heavy bag a little bit or the Bowflex and do free weights. And all of those things together, I feel help me to manage my stress levels and therefore make me not desire alcohol as much. Other things you can do to manage stress, take a vacation, get a massage, read. Do a hobby that you enjoy doing. For me, that's woodworking. My son and I, we collect comics. Just finding something that gives you happiness that has nothing to do with drinking alcohol. Soak in the tub. Have an Epsom salt bath. Do that once a day, and you'll find that your stress levels will probably be better, and you might not desire that alcohol. Lastly, the one thing that has really helped me is two things. Focus on the present, right now, and think about any issues, any problems, and how do they really affect the grand scheme of my life? And I've been finding a lot lately that things just don't matter as much as they should have in the past, and I let them. There are many things, most things in life are out of your control, and how we perceive our life and what we're going through, it's all up here. We decide we're upset, we're hurt, we're angry, we're stressed and we've had enough. We really need to start thinking about the positives and take any issues that arise as opportunities to grow and learn from how can I best deal with this in the future? How can I make sure this doesn't happen again? And one last thing I'll leave you with. This is what I've been doing lately. I've been through myself feeling overwhelmed and stressed a month and 2 months ago. So much to the point where I started doing this more. I was already working towards this, but now I am releasing material items from my life. I don't need all of the shit I've let into my home, wasted money on. And I know that in the next 2 to 3 years, we'll be selling this house. We have a big 2-story home with a big lot. And I like the space, but we don't need the big home. I would do much better in a smaller, say a 1,200 square foot bungalow. And somewhere, actually, I would still like the space as far as yard goes. I like just having my own privacy. I find it calming. I like a big garden. Get rid of stuff if you don't need it in your life. If you're always cleaning, if you're complaining that you've got stuff everywhere, the kids have stuff everywhere, your spouse got his tools or her whatever everywhere, get rid of that stuff. Do you really need it? I had stuff in my pantry that I got rid of a month ago. Was sitting in there since we moved into this house almost 8 years ago. Never used it. Kept it there because they're useful small kitchen appliances that someday we might need. Well, guess what? In almost 8 years, if that didn't happen, it's not going to happen. And if it does happen, we probably want a newer one that would work better than the old one that we let dust accumulate on all these years. So I hope that helped. Just remember that if you can manage your stress, you can probably better stay away from alcohol. It's definitely something that not everyone is highly skilled at. It takes some practice. It probably a lot to do with your upbringing and what you're taught, or just a natural instinct on how you deal with life. Some people just, you know what? And actually, that now that I say that, my one good friend that doesn't drink alcohol and hasn't drank alcohol since he was in college, and he's in his 50s now, he's carefree. Things don't stress him out. And guess what? He hasn't drank alcohol in 30 years. So I hope that helped. Have a great day. That was day 10. See you tomorrow, day 11.